Welcome in. It's another episode of A Baseball Podcast. We are on episode 23. I'm Charles.
I'm PJ.
I'm Jacob.
I was wondering if you guys could give me some famous number 23s that play baseball or any sport. What's some 23s out there?
Well, Michael Jordan.
Harris, Michael Jordan.
That might be the extent of what we have off the top of our head.
All I can think of.
I know there's a lot of people who have that number, probably.
Yeah.
Well, we have Michael squared, Michael Jordan, and Michael Harris. That's good enough for me, right? That's a good number, 23.
It's all right, yeah.
LeBron James.
I mean,
yeah, LeBron James.
Does he wear that number?
Not anymore, but he did.
LeBron James.
You know, I don't have this in my notes, but I don't like when players have to change their number. They go from one team to another, they're a new number.
Yeah.
Sometimes I understand it's a retired number, but come on, let them keep their number, especially if they're a big-time star.
I think it's okay if they're changing their number to 0, though, right?
No.
To big 00? What about 99?
Dude, I don't mind 99 as much. 0 I do not like. Do not like at all. 0 is not a number to me.
What if it was 0, 1?
PJ?
I wouldn't like that.
No,
you wouldn't
me
like
either.
that?
No. You want a jersey with number
double
0, 1 on it?
Well, you know, like in the NBA, you can't have 00 and 0. Like you can be 00 or you can be 0, but you can't have two of those on the same team.
Don't put your number.
And if you want to get like really different, you can do that. You can do that, right?
Now checking into the game, number 00.
You could, but does not mean I have to like it. Especially if you're like a coach. You're a coach at the first baseline wearing number 0. What's that about? You know, I saw this guy with the Naturals the other day.
That's because they're not a player. They're not playing really.
That's kind of hard,
right?
I like that. That's a coach with some swagger.
I see people do that all the time. What's Brooks Conrad's number right now? Whenever he's down at the third base for the Naturals, I think it's 0-0, isn't it?
0 is it? No.
I know the first base coach for the Naturals is 0. It's 00.
Look that up, PJ. We brought this up. We're gonna have to figure that out because number 0. If it's gonna be a player on a team, it's a quirky little fast guy or something, not some first base coach standing on the first baseline. Come on.
I don't know. It should be allowed. I allow it. I think you're being a little strict here, Charles.
Well, hey, as you've learned from our 23 episodes, I can just think whatever I want. It's fine. It's our show, right? We can do that.
Absolutely. We can.
Did you figure out what Brooks Conrad's number is, PJ?
No, I'm still looking.
It's hard. When you get into minor leagues, it's a little bit more difficult to find that information sometimes.
So, Charles, since we're talking about jerseys, I found recently a place where I can get 2 Marlins jerseys for the price of $74 before shipping.
Are these real jerseys?
They are. Well, I don't think they're really like from the team, right? Because they're where you can add the name and the number.
Sure, I know what you mean.
Would you do that and then put your name on it, or would you pick a player to put on there?
Okay, we're going to get into something now. You brought this up, Jacob. This is your fault.
Yeah.
This is jersey etiquette, my version, okay? This is things that I don't think you should do. First of all, don't put number 1 son or number 1 dad or number 1 mom on a jersey that you paid $75 for. Especially if you're not going to pay $100 for one. That's silly. Now, some guys do this, Jacob and PJ. I don't actually agree with this because I have like a Matt Olson jersey. But some people say don't wear a jersey of someone that's younger than you, which I think is a little weird because that would take out all the current players for me. I can't wear any other jerseys if I'm doing it.
But what if that player? What if that player has this? Yeah. What if they have this? What if they have the same last name as you?
You know, I haven't really thought of someone with the same last name as me.
I know it's not for. I don't think any of us technically do, but someone out there, a lot of people do.
Steve Olson, and you're a Braves fan?
There used to be a player for the Seattle Seahawks that had the same last name as me, and people thought I was related to him, but I'm not related to him that I know of. But, I am not making a custom jersey with my last name and choosing a number to put on it. That to me is whatever. Now, if one of the kids bought me a jersey and they're like, "Oh, I made this custom for you," I'll act surprised and I'll act happy about it. But I am not going to go out of my way to create a jersey. Now, I do think it's okay to wear jerseys. Some guys, number 10, is that number 10, PJ? What is that?
No, I was saying I found it.
You okay? Tell us real quick.
Is that your pause?
Yeah, Brooks Conrad is number 22.
22.
You know what? That's one.
I don't see anybody
23
on here that's number 0.
Dang, last
really?
episode we were number 22.
I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. If you look at them, it might be some of the visiting coaches that I'm thinking of.
Oh wait, it could have been the visiting coach. It could have been
and it's hard to tell sometimes because they've all got very similar colored jerseys at times. In that, like, the Naturals will wear blue one night, and then the next night they're gonna wear white, and the other team that they're playing is wearing blue, and then you got the same. There's a dude standing on first, same coach on first looking guy. They all look the same.
They do.
Yeah. It can get confusing.
Look, you bring up the jersey
Charles,
thing. Go ahead, PJ.
What do you feel about a blank jersey?
Yeah, how do you feel about a blank one?
I would wear a blank jersey before I wear some rando player. To me, that's just a shirt, and I'm fine with that.
So
no, I feel like the blank jersey just looks wrong. Like soccer jerseys, it's okay, but like baseball or basketball or like NFL, it just looks so wrong.
So is that more wrong to you than if I wore like I'm wearing like a Dubon jersey?
That's awesome.
Is that better? That's awesome. Okay.
Every time I go to a baseball game, I want to find the most random jersey I can find. One time I was at a Braves game, I saw a guy wearing a Jaime Garcia jersey. Jaime Garcia played for the Braves for like 3 months. That's respect. That's the best jersey I've ever seen.
One time I was at a game and I saw someone with a misspelled name on a jersey. I know they had it custom made because you could tell they took off the letter on the end that was misspelled. It was Kimbrel, Craig Kimbrel, and they put too many L's on the end. So they just took it off. So up close you can tell. Now from a distance, you can't tell that's wrong. But up close, they removed the L so it could be spelled correctly.
I saw a guy at a Braves game one time. He had a Mets suck 00 jersey.
That's funny, dude. That's funny.
I took a picture of it because I was like, that's $100 you just spent for that, more than that, for that joke. That's awesome.
It's really funny you bring up jerseys because in my notes today, I wrote down something that I wanted to tell you guys that I learned about this week. In 1976, the Chicago White Sox owner introduced a uniform that featured untucked V-neck pullover shirts with oversized floppy collars, okay? And they wore shorts with them with really tall socks. You're going to have to look this up online. We'll post it on our Instagram.
PJ, can you find this?
It is crazy ugly. I can't believe they would even wear this. But they wore it for a few games, and they were getting like when you slide, you can burn your skin and stuff. They're getting all these marks all over their body because the pants would protect you a little bit. But can you just imagine a baseball team wearing shorts with tall socks and a V-neck with a collar? Oh, here we go. Let's take a look.
Let's see this. Wow.
Look how ugly this is, guys. Look at that. It's an experiment they did. That's real. This happened. Isn't that crazy?
I don't know. The hats are pretty bad too.
And for those listening, it's a white jersey with Chicago in black letters and a black collar for your jersey. And they wore it with shorts. Shorts. You don't see a baseball team with shorts unless you're playing like in an adult league. That you're not a major league player.
Yeah, no,
maybe
that is not a look. Jock Peterson.
It's a bad look. Okay, but it's very 70s. It's very telling of the time.
It's true. And also the guys looked very 70s, so it made it look.
I was thinking of this because earlier this week, PJ, I found this, I think it was single A team for the Toronto Blue Jays, and they were wearing these jerseys they called rain delay jerseys. and it was just like a weather radar with a bunch of storms all over it, like red for storm all over the place. And to some those are ugly, to some those are cool, right? So I mean, there's a lot of really ugly jerseys through the years. A lot of them, to me, just hideous. I was glad the Padres changed their City Connect jerseys, but oh my gosh, there's some bad ones out there. And I would never buy an ugly jersey. That'd be so dumb.
I would buy an ugly jersey for someone else.
Would you now? Would you?
Yeah, I mean, depends on how much it costs. But I think it'd be a really good gag gift to get somebody an ugly jersey. Especially someone like Josh.
Yes, here we go. Here's the jerseys.
Weather guy.
Here's those weather radar ones, rain delay jerseys. What do you think, BJ? Ugly or cool?
I personally, I think it's kind of ugly, but
yes,
it is cool. I think the idea of it is cool, but the overall, I mean, it is ugly.
The execution is. I thought it was going to be like Zach Greinke on the front or something.
Yeah. They were auctioning those off. I forgot to check. I was going to bid $1 on one to see if I could just win $1 jersey for the fun of it, but I forgot. So they probably have already auctioned them off.
First the Ducks and now that.
Yeah. Well, the Ducks for a good cause. You bring that up, Jacob. The Special Olympics are doing this thing where they call it duck pluck, and you get rubber ducks with numbers, and if they draw your number, you win a prize. And last year they gave away like a Caribbean all-inclusive vacation and all kind of really good prizes. So
they did.
I don't know, give to a good cause. Only $5, not that bad, right?
You're lucky. There's still time. You'd meant to do it before and you forgot.
Yes,
so
I have time. You guys won't remember this, but I do. In 1999, there was this marketing thing the New York Mets did where they were trying to make jerseys that looked futuristic, and they called it
Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead. PJ.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the turn ahead the clock. Turn ahead the clock.
Yeah, they were the Mercury Mets.
Yes, for one night they were the Mercury Mets, and they wore giant sleeveless black jerseys with a massive silver planet on the front, and their names were printed vertically on the back, not horizontally. Look at these, Jacob. Look,
we're just showing everything.
I mean, that looks kind of hard, though.
The Mariners did these ones. I like these ones. These are actually cool.
That looks kind of sick, though. The Mariners one looks sick.
The Pirates jerseys. Those are bad.
I mean, yeah, some of them are okay. Some of them are bad.
That Mariners one looks awesome.
Yeah, the Mariners. Also, it's Ken Griffey Jr., so.
I mean, it helps.
Also, I think red, black, and silver is like hard to beat.
Red.
Now, would you buy that? Would you pay for that?
Maroon. I would, yeah.
I would wear that, yeah. The only bad thing is it's like a basketball jersey where you got to wear an undershirt.
I'm wearing a towel right now, guys. This shirt is made of the same material towels are made of. By all means, I'll wear that shirt.
Right. Well, hey, you do you, Jacob. You do you. I'm just kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. Man, I don't.
Someone's got to look fly, Charles, and I'll gladly take that position.
Well, you do you, Jacob. Some really fun things have happened since our last episode. Did you guys see the Milwaukee Brewers win 22-0 against the Mariners the other night? What is happening?
That's awful. Largest shutout win in MLB history. Is that surprising or is that not surprising?
Did you guys see how they got that 21st run?
That was sad.
Yes.
Guy threw it into the stands.
They got it off a catcher, didn't they? They hit it off a catcher.
Rodriguez, well, he just picked up the ball and then turned and threw it into the dugout or the stands because he thought that was just the last out.
But when you're down that much, your head is not in that game because you're down by so much.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He was checked out. I imagine most of them were.
What's kind of interesting to me about that, well, among other things, is only 2 position pitchers pitched in that game. And usually when you get weird games like that, position players will start pitching randomly. But, the Brewers guy, he came in, Leo Rivas, he pitched for a Mariners guy, excuse me. and he gave up 9 runs. Okay, 9 runs.
Hey, 13 was respectable, man. Then he had to give up 9.
Yeah.
And then, Gary Sanchez pitched in that game. He pitched the top of the ninth. He threw under 40 miles per hour. And he got a scoreless ninth. Scoreless ninth. Throwing 40 miles an hour.
No one expects those eephus, man. Those eephus balls.
If you were a position player, would you try to throw it as slow as you could, or would you go out there and act like you're a real reliever?
I would hit him first, all right? I would hit him with something like 45 miles an hour, all right? And then I'm going to take it down even further to like 38, maybe 35. And then I'm going to try to pump it up to 60.
Well, it probably would work.
Past him.
It probably would work. Man, and what's really kind of lost in that shuffle is I think that it was the Brewers. They had a 21-year-old rookie in that game. I have his name here. What is it? Luis Lara, I believe his name was. And he had his first career major league home run in that game. So when you're here first homer in a game that's 22-0, that's
the game is now a blowout.
It doesn't.
I mean,
it doesn't show that.
Pretty much turned into a home run derby. Honestly,
I had to dig in the stats to find interesting things that happens in a 22-0 game. Most of the time, people are like, "Oh, that's cool," and move on. But sometimes weird things happen in those kinds of things. So I thought that was pretty interesting, man. But the Mariners, dude, oh my gosh. Look, at the beginning of the season, Jacob, you picked 2 teams to follow. You picked the Marlins, who were on your hat right there, and you picked the Mariners. The Mariners, they're just weird this year. I don't even know what to make of them, honestly.
Having watched several of their games, I think they're just really bad this year. I can't even say they're weird this year. They've just, from what I've heard, they should be good. But then I just see them lose and lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. I've seen them win a couple games, a few of them. But they're, 60 in like 68 or something right now? 60 and 68? Yeah. So
and it's really sad.
They're lucky that the AL is a soft league right now.
Last year,
that's all I can say.
Their playoff series were so fun. I mean, their series with the Tigers was awesome. Their series with the Blue Jays was awesome and went 7. I remember there were some memorable games in there. And so everyone was
almost this legitimately
year, they got a superstar, Cal Raleigh. They're going to come in and they're going to win the division, and they've just been terrible.
I think that Cal Raleigh being where he's at right now is has probably affected their whole performance. I mean, the guy that is supposed to be like the hot shot on the team is out here batting 155 now?
Yeah.
56.
Well, and you can also say their pitching staff has not lived up to expectations at all.
I'll be honest, they all seem hesitant, even Gilbert.
And like Bryce Miller, he pitched in that that big scoring game. He pitched 4.2 innings, 6 runs, 5 earned runs. And he's like, okay, he's out of here. Let's pull in some relief pitchers and see what they can do. But it's like, dude, your starters have to pitch a little bit deeper into the game, first of all. And second of all, these guys are supposed to be pretty good. I don't know what's up with them either. I don't get them.
There's been so many times where they seem unsure, and they're facing teams sometimes that aren't that good. I get that the Brewers they're really good. Really good. But I mean, they've faltered against like the Angels before,
who are not good.
And the Angels have had a couple like hot streaks, where they get like 2 games in a row. But they're not that good this season. So I don't know. This is my first season watching baseball. I can only base numbers off of what they are in the past and now. So
yeah, well, that's fair.
I can't project that well yet.
Okay.
We've talked about it too, how baseball is such an up and down sport. So
yeah, no, 100%.
Maybe they're just going to be late bloomers. Yeah,
I don't think they're late bloomers.
It's getting pretty late.
I think they're done. I think they put a fork in them. They're done. I want to play one of the games. What games do we have prepared for today?
Speaking of the game, I just want to say I've been workshopping a new game, and one that I keep coming back to is I want to go through old players and be like, is this guy real or did I make this up? But I feel like Jacob knows all these guys because he finds them for his segment. So I'm like, man, that'd be I feel like he's got an advantage already.
Well, you know what we could do with that is I have this button here and it's called Jacob Intelligence. And if I push it, Jacob can give me fun facts. So if you played that game, okay, Jacob, give me a fun fact about I don't know, Nolan Ryan. Go ahead, Jacob.
Nolan Ryan played a lot of games.
Thank you for that, Jacob Intelligence.
I don't actually know that much specifically about a lot of these players. I'm just memorizing names most of the time, and then numbers.
PJ, can we just give a run at that game? Can we just try a little trial run of that game real quick? No.
I don't have anything ready. I was just telling you.
Okay, Jacob, I'll try it. Jacob. Ready?
Gosh.
Is this player real? Is this player real or made up by me? Okay. Let me think.
You just made it up.
Jeff Blauser.
Jeff Blauser. Jeff Blauser. I think that he's made up.
PJ?
Jeff Blauser is real.
Real.
Dang.
This is fun. This is a fun game.
Right, hey. All right. I got one. This is just a preview of maybe a game or maybe not. This is for both of you. We got Bumpus Jones.
I'd say real.
I'd say that's fake. You made that up.
Well, I thought I made it up, and then I looked it up on Baseball Reference, and there is a guy named Bumpus Jones. So,
good job,
Charles
Jacob.
Leander Jones. He played from 1892 to 1893.
And are you guys ready for your fun fact about Nolan Ryan?
Yes.
His agent's name is Dick Moss.
Of all the fun facts, Jacob, this is what Jacob Intelligence got me? I need to try that app again.
I thought that was a pretty good one.
Fun fact.
PJ, I think that game has potential. I think that maybe along the next few episodes, I think we need to really workshop that game. I think that could work.
Okay.
I really do. But for today's episode 23, episode Michael Harris, what game do we want to play that is prepared by you guys?
Mr. Jacob, I've heard you've got a game.
I've got Are the Numbers Close?
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Ready.
Let's find out if
Are
they're
the Numbers close.
Do we not have a pickle?
And, we do.
Okay. So let's find out if the numbers are close.
I always figured that's a later in the show game, but
it's close.
Yeah, I thought it was for a curveball.
I just want to say not to pull a Charles, but I was pretty good last episode. So
you were good. You were very good.
You were so good with the numbers that I actually thought you were cheating. So
you thought he was cheating?
I genuinely just guessed.
Don't be that.
I don't know.
Nobody gets it dead on ever. That's
Charles
not allowed, bro.
I did do that one
time. I
still
thought he was cheating.
Hey, I was sitting right by you.
I thought everybody was
cheating.
But yeah, he was. We were sitting right next to each other at that time. That was when we still
are the
were able to do it in person.
Let's go.
All right. So this is where I was starting to have trouble. We've gone through so many of the players that have been inducted within, PJ's, I guess, baseball lifetime. And, you've been around for a while. So it's tough kind of trying to get within that window. This might be the last time that we can pick players that you actually know.
I know plenty of older players. I just might not know their stats, which I doubt Charles knows players from the 70s. So.
No, I don't know. I could guessing.
Well, we might just start getting kind of crazy.
Pick some of those White Sox with those shorts on. Pick some of those guys.
Exactly.
They made.
Those crazy. So first we've got Trevor Hoffman. All right. And then we have Alan Trammell. Alan Trammell. And Andrew Jones.
Okay. I know one of them really well. He's a friend of mine.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. I watched like every game he ever played in, hardly. Andrew Jones.
Somewhere, I don't know where it's at, but I have like something signed by Trevor Hoff.
Wow, that's awesome, dude. You need to find that.
Yeah, we went to I played on the Padres when I was a little kid, and I think we went to like a Cardinals game because Jake Peavy was my favorite player, and we were by the bullpen, and Trevor Hoffman, I think he signed my Padres hat, and I was like 7, so it's probably just gone.
Wow, that's really cool though. That's really cool.
Maybe it's somewhere. If I can find it, I'll.
That would be a bummer if it was just gone.
It would be. It'd be an Aaron bummer.
Well, let's go ahead and, since you're talking about Trevor Hoffman, let's do Trevor Hoffman. Let's just do Trevor Hoffman.
Okay. And now for Trevor Hoffman. By the way, did we ever explain how the rules work? I didn't go through that.
You can give us a little short.
Yeah, real quick. For those who are just now joining us, the way this game works is I'm going to give you these players, and then I'm going to give you some categories of stats, and these two are going to try to guess what the stats are. And yeah, whoever gets as close as possible without going over wins. All right.
And that's how you play the game.
That's how you play.
The numbers close.
Right there, right there, right there. Okay. So, Trevor Hoffman, we have ERA, strikeouts, saves, and games started.
Okay.
I think we gotta do saves.
Do you want to do saves? Do you want to do games started and saves for the fun of it?
Sure.
Let's do games started and saves for Trevor Hoffman.
Okay, I'll go first on saves, Charles. So you got to go first on games started.
Hit it.
He's a Hall of Famer, so he's got to be over 300 saves. I'm gonna say 326.
Dude, that guy saved a lot of games. I mean, he threw changeup after changeup and got players out left and right. I think it's going to be a lot higher than that. I'm going to say it's going to be 385.
A lot higher.
Okay.
That's a lot higher. That's higher.
It is. That's a whole. That's like 2 seasons maybe of saves.
Yeah.
Okay. And now games started.
I'm gonna say 2.
I was gonna say 1. So
what are you gonna do? PJ?
I'll say 12. Maybe he had a season in there where he started. So
watch that be 0. Watch that be 0.
It probably is.
I literally was hoping that you guys wouldn't pick this category because it is 0.
0.
I knew it. Yeah.
Everything.
I was gonna say 0, and I was like, no, I bet he had a 1, but
nah, he didn't even have 1. He never started a game, and then
never.
Do you want to know how many saves he had?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had 601.
Wow.
So I win that one.
Charles wins, but also, yeah, you're saying you're going way over, and I'm like, even in the context of like in relation to how many he actually had, that wasn't even way over.
Yeah.
He didn't go way over PJ at all. That was like a hair over.
Yeah, it's hard to know, like, because today's players and the players of the era of the time of these, they just are different breeds, man. So it's kind of hard when you get to think about it. But yeah, that dude was awesome. He's a great closer.
He's second all time in saves. I couldn't remember how many people were like actually well above 300, but
well, there's
3 current players over 300.
You gotta find that hat, PJ.
I just thought of this before we move on to the next player. Since we have a visual medium now, you're really good at something that you need to demonstrate this talent. You can imitate people's windups, batting stances, and all kind of things. I bet you could do a mean Trevor Hoffman, a mean one.
Yeah.
I don't know what Trevor Hoffman does. I've never.
You can do some research, and then next episode, I want to see it, even if it's just behind the scenes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to work on that for us, PJ.
Which player do you? Since I won that category, since I won that player, why don't you choose the next player, PJ? You could choose.
Yeah. Do you want Andrew Jones or Alan Trammell?
We'll do Andrew Jones. We'll see if Charles really knows what he's talking about here.
I'm probably gonna forget.
Okay.
Current Hall of Famer, new Hall of Famer.
For Andrew Jones, we have batting average, home runs, stolen bases, and hits.
Charles.
Well, let's do batting average first. Let's do that one.
Let's
the
do
other
home
ones are
runs
kind of
then.
tricky. Home runs, okay.
I like home runs. Home runs.
Yeah, me too. Home runs are fun. Swinging the bat, hitting that ball over that fence. Like a home run. That's awesome. Unless
Andrew
you're
Jones
some players
was
bounces off an outfielder's head.
Braves single season home run leader until a couple years ago.
Yeah, oh yeah. He was amazing, guys. I mean, Andrew Jones was the man, dude. All right, batting average, I'll do that one first. I think that he was not 300. I think he's below that a little bit. Partially because I know later on in his career he became a DH because he couldn't play the field. He wasn't as good. Okay, I just know that. So I'm going to say his career batting average was 276.
All right,
I'll say 287. In fact, it's like 258.
And now on to home
runs. It took him a little while to get into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I can't remember if he's 400 or 500.
I'm trying to remember.
That's a tough place to be, man. I imagine that there's a lot of pressure because, like, you're scared that if you pick the 500s, then you're going to bust because maybe it was a 400s, and you're scared if you pick the 400s, Charles is going to get it because you picked too low or something.
Hey, that's what the game is all about.
And then what if it was neither of those? There's all sorts of pressure here.
I know for certain he's over 400. I'm gonna say 500. I'm gonna risk it.
You're risking it for the biscuit.
Are you just gonna say the number 500 or
just 500?
Are you picking something specific? Okay, 500. All right.
How do I want to play
Charles,
this?
you should pick 501 or 499.
Do you want me to pull a Prices Right on you? I'm gonna pull a Prices Right on you. No, I'm not. I'm gonna say lower than that. Okay. And I think it's because Andrew Jones hit lots of homers, but he also was just really good at defense, and that's what got him into the Hall of Fame. So I'm going to say he hit 400. Maybe 100 home run spread there.
I think it is 400 something, but I can't remember.
So, Andrew Jones played from 1996 to 2012. Andrew Jones had a batting average of 254.
Is that what I said? Didn't I say that that's what it was going to be?
You did say you thought it could be.
Thought you said it could be 258 or something. Yeah, but anyway, something like that. You busted. And then home run, he had 434.
You took a chance, PJ. You took a chance.
I did. I couldn't remember. Couldn't remember.
Check mark.
I knew he was over 400, but
okay. Now Charles only has 2 because you both busted twice. So
you can still tie, PJ. You can still tie.
You can still tie on this next.
And Charles will throw a fit because there will be a tie.
That's okay.
So hopefully one of you wins and one of you loses. But
today's the first game of Arsenal season, so I'll accept the tie. It's fine.
Yeah, out of respect for PJ's team, we'll
great.
We'll accept
very big
tie.
of you, Charles.
Okay,
if we get there.
Now we have Andrew Trammell.
Alan Trammell.
I don't know anything about Andrew Trammell. That might be.
I don't know anything about Andrew Trammell either. I don't have his numbers here. I don't know if they're close or anything. I imagine they might be 0, but yeah, let's find this out. Alan Trammell. We have batting average, home runs, stolen bases, and hits. By the way, do you guys want to know how many stolen bases Andrew Jones had?
Do you have a lot?
152. More than he looks like he would have, in my opinion.
Not the fastest on the bases.
I think we should do hits and stolen bases.
Okay.
Since we did batting average and homers for the last one.
This will be a hodgepodge of answers, and I love that.
Yeah,
hits
I have
and stolen bases.
Idea. I know Alan Trammell played for the Tigers from MLB The Show, and that's all I know.
I'm pretty sure he was a manager of the Tigers at one point. If I'm not right, I think
he was a shortstop. I think
he may have done. Yeah,
shortstop's correct.
All right, let's play Alan Trammell. I'm going to be guessing here.
All right.
I mean, you're saying that like we have a choice. We got to finish the game, man.
Finish the game.
All right, I'll go first here. I'll go hits first.
Okay.
I'll say 1836.
1836.
Could be way off.
1836.
That's a good year in history. I don't even know what happened that year.
In 1836, Arkansas was founded as a state.
Really? Hold on, let me click the Jacob intelligence on that one. Good job.
Arkansas and Michigan.
Really?
It's true.
Yeah,
they came in
same day.
I did know that part, but I didn't know what year.
Yeah, 1836. It was a great time.
That's there's a new Yellowstone show coming out about that 1836 probably.
That's funny, dude. That's funny.
They have all those year shows.
They really do. They already. I think that might actually fit in relation to like the gaps that they have because there's 1888, 1823.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you
1923.
Sorry, 1923. And then Yellowstone.
1836.
Yeah.
1836 could work.
Dude, they're making that show.
They just go to Arkansas.
You have to watch all these other shows to keep up. There's all these crossover shows, all these spin-off shows.
It's becoming Marvel.
It is coming Marvel. It's like Marvel Cowboys. So it's like, what the heck is happening?
It's the Sheridan verse. The Taylor Sheridan verse. Okay.
PJ, I think he had way more hits than that. You said I'm gonna go with a whole 1,000 more than that. I'm gonna say 2836.
2836.
He played a very long time, and he can do it. He can do it.
I mean, that's like 1,200 hits in 20 years.
Yeah.
Or 120 hits, I mean.
Now, stolen bases.
Terrible stolen bases. I'm just going to guess. I'm going to go out a random whim and say he had 222 stolen bases. That's shortstop.
Charles with the angel numbers.
I'll say 314. He's going to have 45.
That would be so funny. No, it's more than 45.
All right, 47.
A little bit more. So, for his hits, this guy had 2,365.
Point for PJ.
Boom.
There we go.
Got one. And now for
it's not over yet, boys.
Could be a
stolen bases. He had 236.
Wow.
So Charles,
Charles
got that. Charles,
the only way I could have won that one is if I Price is Right at you. So
yeah, I appreciate you not doing that.
Charles wins.
That's a good game. That's very good choices of players today. I really like those ones.
We should look at licensing.
Right, now it's time
Mario
for Andrew
to play when you win. Now
we should. Guys, I gotta talk about this. It's something that happened in the minors I thought was hilarious. The Sugarland Space Cowboys. They are AAA of the Astros. They hosted a night called Nothing Night. Okay? And so in the Nothing Night, no walk-up music for the opposing team. No Jumbotron graphics for the opposing team. No between-inning games at all for a minor league game. Just the game. Everything you could hear was just the game. Isn't that neat?
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I think I would enjoy that, actually.
Pretty good. I was literally thinking a couple days ago about how irritating I think it is to be watching the games at home and even at the stadium at Marlins or the Natural Stadium where you got to sit through like commercials and stuff, and then also sometimes you got to watch your team lose. And then you're sitting there through commercials for like a couple hours, sometimes 3 hours, 4 hours, watching your team lose and just lose and just lose and lose and lose and play bad and lose and make mistakes and lose. And it can get very tiring whenever it just happens on repeat.
Dude, I know.
I imagine it would be nice to just be able to watch the game and not have the commercials inundating you while your team is losing and you're already getting into kind of an irritable
you think
mood.
Your team is like, we are losing left and right. You may have lost just like 2 games in a row, and it feels like you've lost like the whole week. You just lost every game.
And sometimes you're in a really poor standing already, and you're trying to get the wild card spot, but you keep losing.
Yeah.
And it's very annoying and stressful, and it is like a nail in the coffin.
It takes help at the end of the season. You're gonna see this as we count down toward the end. You want these other teams to start losing so that your team can catch up in that wild card standings. But if you play against them, if your team is playing them, you need to
like we
sweep
just
them. You need to win
did.
those series. You
And
can't
we
lose
lost
them.
it. We
I know.
lost the whole series.
I know, dude.
It's over.
I know. It happens. It happens in sports. It happens in all sports. I had this is really random, but it's funny as heck. So I'm gonna ask you guys. When I was looking up the minor league stuff, I came across this thing that happened for the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp this week, and they are the
name,
Miami Marlins. Yeah, yes, great name, AAA Marlins. Okay, I want to know, Jacob, since you're a Marlins fan, and say you went to this Jumbo Shrimp game, you too, PJ, either one of you, and they asked you to do this, would you participate? Here's what it is.
Yes.
They held a blind taste test promotion where fans had to guess whether they were eating a spoonful of vanilla pudding or mayonnaise. That's what they did at their game. Would you do that?
I could easily do that.
I feel like vanilla pudding is like kind of yellow.
I think I've said this before brown to you guys. Yeah. I mean, vanilla pudding is an off-white kind of
off-white
yellow-brown color. Yeah, you know, it's like it's a if you were looking at a shirt that was that color, it'd be called cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like sweetened condensed milk. It's the same color. But I could definitely do that because I've been on a quest to understand flavor for about a year now. I've been really working the taste buds out. I've been like defining flavors for a while.
Man,
I think I could do that.
Well, hey,
for them.
I think that'd be fun. I would love to see that. If they want to have you on after a game to do that, we will put it on our show right here. We'll put it on the podcast.
I got a little worried when you said it'd be a blind taste test. I thought they were going to be handing out shrimp or something.
I would still try it. It'd be a little gross, I bet.
Well, hey, that's okay. That's all right.
As long as it's not somebody. I have a weird thing. I don't want someone's hand to be touching my food if I'm about to like put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
You know, it feels kind of weird to me.
Well, I mean, I'm guessing they're putting it on a spoon and you just have to take it off the spoon. You know, that's not.
Or they like hand you if you can't like take your hand from the cup and put it in your mouth, you probably shouldn't do the blind taste test anyway.
Fair.
You know,
that's fair.
If you can't do that blindfolded, like if you can't close your eyes and be like, oh,
yeah,
that might be a questionable thing. But
1 year before our bosses at where we work nixed April Fool's Day stuff, like now you can't do it. But used to, people would participate in this stuff. Someone brought a dozen donuts and filled them with mayonnaise and told people they were like cream-filled donuts. I looked at them and was like, something's kind of weird about these donuts. But then another guy, he tried one. He went all in on a donut. He's like, this is the weirdest, grossest tasting donut I've ever tasted. And this girl who did all this, she's just laughing. I'm like, what did you do to those donuts? And she said, I'll tell you the next day. And it was mayonnaise stuffed donuts.
That is,
Have you guys seen those dog treats that look like Oreos?
Yes.
When I used to work at the grocery store when I was in college, like they look like circular. They got cream looking thing in the middle, look just like it. Like, and if you pull, and it comes in a little like tray. And so like I wanted to buy some and just put them in the break room and take the thing off and be like, hey, I got some Oreos, guys. You know, maybe take a few so it looks like someone ate them. And then people be like, Oreo, and it's just a dog treat.
Oh my gosh, that's funny, dude. That's hilarious.
Now, I like to hit everybody with my totally safe for work and really safe for any place prank where I open the door for them way ahead of time when they'll need it. And so then they just feel the social pressure.
Like, come on, man.
I look at them. Yeah, I stare them right in the eyes from like, you know, we could be 30, 40, 50, 100 feet away. If you're down the hall at the other end of the hall and I know you're going out that door,
Yeah.
I'm holding it, locking eyes with you, and then saying, "You don't have to run, man. It's okay."
You're good.
Every time they're gonna take off. They're gonna start moving towards the door quicker.
They are.
Sorry.
Yeah,
well,
thanks for holding this, man. And it's like, yeah, no problem.
If you have any similar stories you want to tell us, just email us at abaseballpodcast@gmail.com, right?
Yeah, took the words right out of my mouth, man.
PJ, I want to play the pickle. It's going to take us a minute.
Pickle.
You know how good at it I am. So
get this out the way. Pickle. Right. What player will we play?
That's a good song.
I like your jingle. That was good, Jacob.
Thank you.
Who do we have to start? Who are we thinking?
Okay. I'm thinking we're going to start with whoever Jacob decides.
I was about to say, I was like, there was actually a person that I was wanting to think of, who I just need to confirm their stats before I throw them out there. Here we go. Bradley Rodriguez.
Bradley Rodriguez?
No, it's Bradley.
Bradley.
I was gonna say, I've heard of. Yeah, Bradley. Only guy in the other day named Bradley.
I saw him the other day and I lost it. I thought that the commentators or whatever, the broadcasters, were misspeaking entirely. I was like, Bradley.
Who does he play for?
The Padres.
He plays for the Padres.
Okay.
Of course he does.
Okay.
And he is 22. 22. Right. From Venezuela.
Okay, so we'll at least get a knock off Venezuela if it's not right.
Yeah.
So reliever?
Yeah.
He started a few games.
Has he started and relieved, or is he mainly reliever, mainly starter?
He's mainly been. We'll just put him as a reliever. He started 4 times.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Mr. Bradley. Let me just make sure I got the right stuff here. All right. Bradley Rodriguez. Padres is wrong. NL West is wrong. Right is correct. Venezuela is wrong. 22 is wrong. And relief pitcher is wrong.
Okay.
NL West is wrong. That's good for us. We can narrow that down.
That means that we are of AL Central or East.
Okay. And it was right is wrong? Is that what you said?
Right is correct.
Was correct.
Okay.
Everything else is wrong.
Okay. Right.
Which is actually pretty good.
It is. That is a lot of good information.
Well, them not being from Venezuela doesn't mean a whole lot, I guess, because a lot of people aren't from Venezuela.
Right.
But that does mean that it's not Yendrys Gomez.
No, it's not.
Which is good.
Damn.
Okay. Let's try he's a lefty. I always think of the lefties. I know.
You're a big advocate for the lefties.
And then whenever it becomes a lefty, Charles is like, I can't think of anybody.
I'm waffling. How about Ivan Herrera? Let's try him out.
Who's he play for?
He's a Cardinals. St. Louis Cardinals. And he's right?
Wouldn't that mean that NLS would be orange if it was Cardinal?
Wait.
Well, you already said it, so it's too late.
Bad. Maybe it'll give us information.
You locked it in.
I was keyed in on NL for some reason.
How old is he?
26.
Hey, at least it helps on age, right?
Maybe. It might help on age. It might not mean anything on age.
He's a Panamanian.
He's a Panamaniac, yeah.
Okay.
I just like that word.
Panamaniac.
Yeah.
Maniac.
Hey, don't sing too much. You may get us copywritten.
Well, luckily I sing off key, so.
You do. Oh, man.
All right. Mr. Herrera. Cardinals is wrong. NL Central is wrong. Right, correct. Panama, wrong. 26 is correct.
Oh, snap.
And DH is wrong.
Look, I got the age, Jacob. I got the age.
That's insanity.
Let's go.
That's insanity. Let me try Zebby.
Central.
Let me try Zebby.
Zebulon.
Zebby Matthews.
Is he in the majors still? Or is he back to the minors?
Yeah, he's in the majors still.
Is he? Okay.
He's on the 40-man.
Yeah. I never can keep up with some of those guys. They keep going back and
He
forth.
shut the Braves down the other day.
He did.
Oh.
He did.
Wait, did we ever narrow it down to the AL Central? I was just so
Not
focused
yet.
on Zebby that I had to throw it out there.
Both divisions, both West and Central were wrong.
So yeah, okay, Central isn't it. Bet.
That's okay.
It's going to be AL East.
We'll get some information probably.
This is probably our least strategic game of pickle that we've had.
We played a lot of pickle. We've done a lot of pickling. Sometimes you have to play differently.
Well, and you and I had a crazy week at work. We're both exhausted mentally, I'm sure. So
hey, but we're recording our show on a Friday. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Zebby Matthews, Minnesota's wrong. AL Central is orange. Right is correct. USA is correct. 26 is correct. And starting pitcher is wrong.
Okay.
So we're AL East in it today.
AL East.
It's now that I've got the age. I got a key on ages now because we know the age.
Let me try Caleb Durbin.
Caleb Durbin.
He's
a small guy, 5'6".
Yeah, he's a little guy. 183 pounds.
What if height was in this game? It's like 5'6" is wrong. 5'6" is orange.
I mean, we could play a version of pickle like that.
That's funny, dude. That'd be so funny. Man.
Like, we could easily add that as a category.
It would
just make it a little bit harder and probably be useless.
Oh, he's a Red Sox? Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I always ignore those AL East teams. Oh, hey.
Well, we can't ignore them today, Charles. That's the point of the game.
That's okay. Maybe it won't be a Red Sox at least. We'll see.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
Caleb Durbin. Boston is incorrect. AL East is correct. Right. USA 26. All correct. Third base is incorrect.
Okay. Third base is incorrect.
What team are you thinking of, Charles?
I was taking a little gander through the Tampa Bay Rays.
Through the
I was going to try to do
through the Devil Rays.
Yeah, I was going to look at those Devil Ray Sunshines. Someone born in the year 2000.
I got a pocket full of Devil Rays. I got a pocket full of Devil
There you go, singing.
I don't
know
why,
PJ.
but I have like the biggest urge to just be like Max Fried, knowing that it will get us literally nothing.
Would you do that, PJ? He's on the IL,
and he's like 31.
He's left-handed. And he's left-handed.
Starting pitcher.
He's like in his 30s, yeah. Left-handed starting pitcher in his 30s.
Starting pitcher.
Like it was just totally wrong. Just every aspect of him, it would be the wrong answer.
That's funny.
Even bats left.
That's fair.
Yeah, he bats and throws left. Bats and throws left.
Who could this be?
Relief pitcher's wrong and starting pitcher is wrong. So
and third base is out.
There is not a Yankee. What'd you say?
I said and DH. I don't know if he said that.
DH is out.
That's what Ivan Herrera plays.
I don't see anyone on the Yankees that fits the bill for us.
I'm scouring the Tampa Bay Rays looking for someone with the same age. I'm not seeing anybody. I could be missing it.
And remember that sometimes you might have to click in on some of these guys. Their age might not be updated.
Their age may not be what it seems.
26.
I was looking at the Blue Jays and I couldn't see anybody.
26 years old.
That's crazy.
Liam Hicks. Now Liam Hicks is bats left, don't he? He's not 26.
I don't remember if he bats left.
He bats left, throws right.
Yeah.
You already forgotten about him that much? Out of your mind?
I try not to. I try not to think about him.
Gone.
Well, also he really he had missed several games before we traded him.
Yeah, dude, I think it's
like he was playing. He was batting, but it was a bit shaky. Yeah, let's try Christian Encarnacion Strand. Wait, I have to look at his appearances because he's first and third.
I think he plays first. Or Pete Alonso probably plays first. But that's all right.
We're going to find out if it's an Oriole at least.
Well, yeah, He's not been playing first this season. I really hate his facial hair.
You hate his facial hair?
Yeah.
Well, you got to show us now that you talk about it.
Here,
let me go back to him. Okay, show us, PJ.
Facial hair. It's funny.
Yeah. That looks crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
that
not the best.
Looks
It's
crazy.
different. It's different. How about that? That's a nice way of putting it.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, that is you being nice.
Yeah. I think this is an Oriole. It's got to be an Oriole. Unless it's a Tampa Bay Ray that I'm not seeing.
Christian Encarnacion Strand. Encarnacion.
All right.
Yeah.
Christian Encarnacion Strand, written very long. Baltimore, correct. AL East, correct. Bats right, Bros right, correct. USA, correct. 26, correct. Third base, incorrect.
Wow, so it's an Oriole.
There's another part of this that's
Christian Franklin.
Yeah.
You got the first name correct too.
Christian Franklin.
University of Arkansas alumni Christian Franklin.
Dude, that was a tough one today, PJ.
Franklin.
Tough one.
That was a tough one. Wow.
Man.
He's had 22 at-bats, and he's batting better than Cal Raleigh.
Dude, we started the show talking about the Seattle Mariners. You know, I don't know. I hope he turns it around. At least hit double the home runs, double the RBI, raise that batting average above 200. You can do it, Cal Raleigh. You can do it. I guess, guys. Looking at the clock here.
I don't know if I believe.
The bullpen.
Yeah, I'm questioning.
Are you calling in a lefty or calling in a righty today, PJ? Who's closing out this game today?
I'm calling in Bob Costas' favorite closer, Pedro Strop. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should go on YouTube and look up Bob Costas, Pedro Strop. It's one of the funniest and probably worst commentary moments I've ever seen, but it's awesome. Not in a good way. You should look it up. But
okay,
not in a good way.
For the Cubs back in the day. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna use a lefty of the day that the Braves just got in the trading deadline. No one really saw this coming. Left-handed pitcher, bullpen arm. He's been pretty good, actually. We're going to do Brent Sutter, number 39. He's 36 years old. Bats left, throws right. 6'4", 213. I like him. He's happy to be there, and I like players that are happy to be there, you know?
Yeah. No, you got to be happy to be there, man.
Absolutely.
Now here's a guy. We've got the owner of a Corey Hart, 2-time All-Star. Instead of a Lonely Heart, it's Corey Hart.
Ah, okay. I thought that maybe there was like he owned maybe a thing that he made called a Corey Hart.
No, I was trying to make a song joke there, but he was a 2-time All-Star. He wore number 1, Charles. You don't see many number 1s.
You don't. Yeah. You don't.
And he was
0-1.
No. Played for the Brewers and the Pirates and the Mariners. 14.4 WAR. Shout out to Corey Hart.
Yeah. Shout out to Corey Hart. Now, for a player in time, which I know for a lot of these people, they think, oh, well, that's just the same as PJ's. Now, here's a guy. But it's not. I'm going to get the real deep cuts. I'm going to give you guys like Hack Wilson. Okay? That's a player in time.
Tell
you guys
us
know anything about Hack Wilson?
No.
Okay.
No.
Never
Played from
heard
1923 to 1934. Boasted a batting average of 307. Now, I don't know if you guys have done any math, but that is double Cal Raleigh's batting average. If you took 2 Cal Raleighs, you got 1 Hack Wilson. Okay. And now that was only after 11 seasons, too. So there was a point where I bet he was real hot.
Yeah.
At that plate. He played for the New York Giants, the Chicago Cubs, and the Brooklyn Dodgers before he retired with the Phillies. So that's pretty much it. He was a player in time. His name was Hack. His real name was Lewis.
But
they called him Hack because I guess he was hacking that ball to the freaking moon and back. I mean, let's see. Hold on real quick. His home runs. 244 home runs out of 1461 plate appearances.
Dude was kind of a beast.
1461 hits. Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
How many home runs do you have, Charles?
Oh, on MLB The
Probably
Show, I have
less
quite
than
a few
Hack.
homers. I never hit any in Little League.
Though. I hit one.
I'm going to do something
actually.
I don't ever do. This is something new to this episode. I'm going to tease something for next week, okay? I'm going to tell you about something we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about it next week. All those boys on the internet, girls, whatever, talking about this. We need to talk about this on our show. These people are like, there's not going to be any games next year. There's going to be a lockout. Next week, we're talking about this story, this potential thing. Will it happen? Will it won't happen? Our opinions next week on a baseball podcast. How about that, tease?
Make sure to tune in.
Yeah. The quote of the day, guys. I got Alan Trammell here because you picked him. Here's a quote from him. I'm a big boy. I've been through enough that I understand how things are. That's Alan Trammell. Thanks for watching. Okay. Thanks for listening. See you next week.
Bye.